Good morning, Facebook family and YouTube subscribers. Today is Tuesday, the 20th, January 20th, 2015. Had a long weekend enjoying the King Holiday weekend. I even went out to a couple of clubs. I went to Compound, which is this really sort of upscale nightclub here in Atlanta. Typically, it is a straight club. They had a gay night on Saturday night. So they had a gay night. Was it Saturday or Sunday? I can't remember. No, it was Sunday night. So Sunday night, Compound was gay, which is the first time I've ever heard of it having a gay night for King Weekend. So I went and I had a really nice time. It was a massive nightclub filled with all the fabulous people. Y'all have to remember, I'm 45 years of age. The club scene was different back in the late 80s, early 90s when I came out. They didn't have all these VIP sections and people, these expensive bottles of champagne and liquor being, I don't understand the logic in paying $300, $400, $500 for a bottle of $60 Ciroc. You can buy that at the liquor store for $60, but at the club it's $500. So I have never, I don't understand the logic in that. But hey, I saw a lot of people ordering these bottles. They liked the little sparkly thing or on there, the sparklers lighting, and walked through the club with these sparkles flying all over the damn place. And I just sat and counted the bottles, and I heard one of the hostesses telling somebody who wanted a VIP section was $400, but then you have to buy a certain, whatever liquor anyway, it would come out to be about $500, $600 just to get you into the VIP section. $500 or $600 for one bottle, which $400 for the VIP section and the type of liquor you would choose. One group of people I saw, they had 5 or 6 bottles over there. So I would never, ever, under any circumstances, spend that type of cash in a nightclub on liquor where I know I can go buy that crap for a much cheaper price at Green's Liquor Store on Ponce. That was ridiculous. But hey, that's like I said, the nightclub scene has changed drastically since I first came out and was going to clubs, gay and straight. There was no VIP section. Everybody was out. The whole purpose of going to a nightclub was to hang out with people and have fun. But now you're isolating yourself, sitting in the damn club with your sunshades on, and I didn't get it. So anyway, I saw a bunch of people out having fun. And one of my friends, he's always complaining about people. He's always pointing people out to me and saying, that person's an escort, this person's that. So I saw a friend of mine at the club, and he was pointing all the people out to me that he had heard were escorts. Now, these guys are very attractive, handsome guys. I've seen these guys at the gym. I've seen them in various places. Now, I don't know. I personally don't have a problem with people who escort for a living. Because the vast majority, I'm just going to tell you the truth, the vast majority of gay guys that I know are having sex for free from sun up to sundown, so why not make a little extra cash? So I don't personally see a problem with escorting. But he was sitting there saying, yeah, they need to be in college, they need to be in school, they shouldn't be getting degrees, but they sit up in this club. He was just going on about them sitting in this club, ordering out his liquor, spending all his money, but they were escorts or doing whatever. And so at the same time I'm standing there, I'm looking at people I know who've gone to college, got in debt up to $150,000 plus, or $150,000 and more in debt to get these fancy college degrees. And they're standing in the club, in the normal section of the club, like me, and they're struggling. I know a lot of people who've got various degrees. I know people who are attorneys, nurses, doctors, and they're not financially doing as well as they would like to be if they have a job at all. So I'm not going to knock. The world is rough out there today. It's a rough environment out there for people in general. And if you're not a good hustler or you don't know how to survive, you will have a problem out there surviving today. So I don't know if I'm going to criticize these young men in Vegas. Don't you get started. I'm not going to criticize these young men who are out here escorting for a living. Now, they escorting, they making a hell of a lot of money. I personally have friends who escort for a living, gay and straight. They make a hell of a lot of money. Is it legal or illegal? I'm not an attorney. I couldn't tell you that. I'm assuming that some places it's legal, some places it's not legal. I could imagine here in Georgia that it is illegal, but I don't know. So I've researched it. Is it legal or not? I have to Google it and see. But I know a lot of people who escort and they travel all over the world. They make a hell of a lot of money. They're very attractive individuals. I mean, gorgeous. Gay and straight. Black and white. My only concern would be with somebody who's escorting for a living, you better save every dime. Because you are going to get old. You are going to age. And you are going to become an older person. You're not going to stay that sexy person forever. It's going to be very difficult to continue escorting in your 30s, 40s, 50s. It ain't going to happen. So, since you're not going to be able to continue escorting like that, you better save every nickel. That means all them expensive cars, expensive shoes, standing up in the club, spending $1,500 on the VIP section may not be such a wise idea. Hey, I had 2 or 3 drinks out at the club, and they taste just as good as the expensive drinks that everybody else was drinking in the VIP section. Same liquor. Except I didn't need a whole bottle to impress my friends. Save your money. If you're going to escort for a living, and you're going to make that type of money, which they make a whole hell of a lot of money from what I understand. I don't know. I ain't never escorted. But escorting was there might have been some people escorting when I came out. I didn't hear about it until the past recent years. And I know why the escorting business is doing so well. You have a lot of men, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, who have made a hell of a lot of money. And they want to spend the money on somebody special that they want to spend time with and have sex with, or whatever they do with these escorts. I don't know, but they pay a lot of money to some of these guys, and I know some friends who travel frequently and do very well financially. Is this for everybody? No, it's not for everybody. I know for a fact I could never be an escort because I couldn't imagine myself. There is no amount of money to make me happy. There is no amount of money that you could pay me to have sex with you. They'd have to get into the multi-millions of dollars, and I know that ain't gonna happen. So I personally don't see anything wrong with escorting or whatever y'all want to call it these damn days. Just save your money. Matter of fact, this is what I would do if I was escorting and young like that and flying all over the place and getting all this damn money. Take that money and pay for your college degree. There you go. See, then now you're not saddled with $100,000+ in student loans that you will never, ever, ever be able to repay. That way, when you get older and the escorting business begins to falter, which it will, you can fall back on that degree you paid for. That makes a whole hell of a lot of sense. And you don't have to go to no expensive school. You can go to a community college, or there are a lot of places you can go that are not expensive, that you can pay that money that you're making in escort instead of going up to Neiman Marcus and Saks and buying all this expensive stuff. Tell the people who pay for your college degree, the people who are your customers, tell them to pay for your college degree, pay for you to go to school. That makes more sense. Take that money and pay for an education. So when things start to slow down, you'll have that degree that you can fall back on and find some type of income or some type of job. That's what I would suggest. Why take all this money and toss it away? You will not be able to escort forever. It's just not. I never forget. 10 years ago, I met a fine motherfucker, and I found out he was an escort. I was like, ooh, maybe more than 10 years ago. And he would travel all these places. Now to see him today, he's not nowhere near as attractive as he used to be, and he is no longer escorting. It's just it's inevitable. The aging process, nobody's going to. Tina Turner didn't get around it, but the vast majority of people will not be beating the aging process. It's going to beat you down, especially if you're out there drinking, doing drugs, out all night in these clubs, traveling all over the place, not getting your proper rest. You're going to look old as hell before you hit 40 or 50 years of age. Take the money, if you're an escort, take that cash and use it to get and then use it to get you a college degree or open up some sort of business of some sort. Do something productive with that money. Don't just toss it to the wind. That's how I feel about the escort. People are going to have sex. And a lot of people are having sex for free. So if you can make some money by escorting, but then by all means, do what you can do. But again, I don't understand what's legal or not illegal. I've heard different stories. I don't care. If you go and do escorting, find out what's legal and what's not legal, where it is legal. And, so that way you don't get a record. But from the vast majority of people I see escorting, they ain't never been arrested. They ain't made a whole hell lot of money. But these are very attractive guys too. Very, very, very gay, straight, black, white. They're very attractive. They make a hell of a lot of money. Use the money for something productive. That's all I got to say about it. That's just how I feel. I don't see nothing wrong with escorting. Anyway, if you like my videos, please click like and share them with family members and friends and other escorting agencies. Take the money, use it for something important. I would love to hear you guys' opinion. What do you think about these guys? All these guys are escorting. There are quite a few guys who are out here escorting. Quite a few. Anyway, subscribe to my channel. I'm out of here and enjoy your Tuesday. Bye.